Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the AAC. As we'll see, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the 49ers will boot it away to start the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the... And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy... Everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
He's right on target.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looking to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks last week. They've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The play action fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both.
Makes the grab down the left side. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And now on second down for this offense. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Zings it complete to the right.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Tulsa wasting no time.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nope.
Looking deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The incomplete pass leaves them with second down. Handoff from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Got a lot of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Niner.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Tulsa wasting no time. On 3rd down, going up top. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That was a really well-run route on the curl to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job, too, by the receiver, getting his depth and then finding space in between the defenders, giving his quarterback a nice target.
They'll leave it with him. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. No huddle here for the offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First down here for the offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time.
He was not fooled on that one. A lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. You can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Going up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the 49ers want to crank the tempo.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Keeps it and gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The 49ers are marching down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense needed something to go right. Man, they're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Notre Dame. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Quick release on the RPO. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
He wants to pass it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Second down coming up.
The give out of the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Fires to the big fella. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Heaves it deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's long. And he's dragged down. Tulsa wasting no time. He'll throw on 3rd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Charlotte. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
and this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Tulsa, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's got it inside the 30. He's loose down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Charlotte, 31. Tulsa, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. A little release to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
At the 34. And that's a 1st down.
They'll give it to the back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Running back searching for a hole. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Get it out on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
13. 1st down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got his man on the outside. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good.
That makes the score Charlotte 31, Tulsa 3.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The handoff to Johnson. At the 35, he's loose. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give to the back. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The 49ers getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And they're able to get him down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Gets it out quickly. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The aerial assault continues. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Sometimes you think you've got a free play, and then you mess it up with a negative one.
Yeah, and I get the aggressiveness. 3rd and inches, you know you can go for it on 4th down, but the defense wasn't fooled. They were ready, got the big sack, and now 4th down becomes a little more interesting.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Give to the running back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff to the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And a 1st down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
Out of the gun. The running back has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Grabbed over the middle. It's Law. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Swings it out to his running back. Open space at the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the 49ers will punt this one away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The 49ers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be brought down. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Tulsa wasting no time. On second down, he's looking downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On target. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone.
Good enough for a first down.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. They'll try to pound their way in. He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution execution by this offense. They'll try the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grabbed behind the line, it's Adams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Offense facing 4th down.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Hawaii. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the left. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Tulsa. And here they come, almost all the way back.
Number 24.
They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
31.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. What a comeback this has been. They've just kept fighting and put themselves in position here, David.
This has been unbelievable, and once you get momentum going, a lot of times it's so hard to stop it. Palmer, this defense is reeling, and this offense is on fire.
Yeah, this offense, they just have this look right now like they can't be stopped because of all the success they've been having recently in this game. They're a completely different unit than what we saw at the beginning.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
First down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Off play action. Takes the easy completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulsa wasting no time. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding...
And he can't escape, and down he goes. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get the first through the air. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Snap it to the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that is being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.